Good afternoon, everyone, or pronouns are. I'm in Wales. So I'm going to try and do videos every Sunday. I'm doing this one while it's still daylight as well, because I think daylight ones are a bit better. So I'm thinking this one could be, if you're in a third-party situation, what's your person's intentions with you? You know, where's it going? What's happening? Is it moving forward? That kind of thing. So I'm going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot, which is this one. And I'll give you 3 piles to choose from. I use my bracelets again. So for pile 1 we've got the clear quartz. Let's move the video a bit. Pile 1, clear quartz. Like an opalite type thing, I think. Amethyst and clear quartz for pile 2. And a lovely mixed stone bracelet that I got the other day, pile 3. It's got like different ones on it, like mother of pearl and moonstone on there, I think. Turquoise, goldstone, different ones. Okay, so pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Pause the video if you need to, take your pick. It's going to be a third party situation. What's your person's intentions towards you? Ultimately, you know, where's it going? What's happening? Okay, there we go. I should put them there. Right, so 1:32 on the clock, pile 1. Let's find out what your person's intentions are with you. It's been quite a warm sunny day today. I'm actually wearing a short sleeve for the first time in ages and ages. Wobbly table again. I've got like a candle on in the background there, so that's what the light is. probably a bad idea, like, cause thinking about it now. Yeah. Anyway, so what's this pile 1's person? What's pile 1's person's intentions with them, please, sir? Third party situation. Oh, thank you. Oh, a minute. Wow. Ace of Cups pile 1. There's a great deal of love here. It's also acknowledging this is a love reading as well. That's Spirit's way of saying this is about love. The Justice card's on the bottom as well, which could indicate divorce proceedings. That popped out. Oh, 7 of Swords. Yeah, it's showing me the 7 of Swords as well. That indicates some kind of getting the Devil card. Ace of Wands. Oh, you pile 1 at the moment are engaged in Strength card. Ooh, okay, hang on. What I saw before, I saw the 7 of Swords, the Devil, Ace of Wands, another Ace. So you're engaged in, it's a very passionate, very sexual, you're actually engaged in an affair, or if you're not, I'm surprised you're not. If you're actually engaged in an active kind of, you're going to win out in this one. 6 of Wands. Pile 1, you are the people that your person will leave their person for. It looks like there's divorce proceedings, or at least there will be, if there aren't already. What you might need to do is keep a lid on it, because I saw the Strength card before. Spirit, can you give me some cards to clarify that interpretation, please? So I'm kind of getting... They keep sort of showing me the cards, like peeping out. Your person wants stability, but you as well, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like the cards are trying to come out, right, but they're staying in, if you know what I mean. They're sort of peeping out at me, and I'm like, do you want me to take them or not, you know? So there might have been an element of uncertainty. You might have been unsure of how to proceed. You might have been quite uncertain. That energy might be part of your relationship, you know, your connection. Devil card again, yeah. I feel like you've got to defend yourself to other people as well. Pile 1 Spirit. Yeah. You're a very solitary sort of person normally as well. You work hard, you're used to being single and on your own. You're very, very strong within yourself. You're very solid and very grounded within yourself. So you're very independent, you know. Several cards coming out, massively Tower. Yeah, your situation's about to blow. Oh. Yeah. Your situation's about to blow. The Tower. Yeah, I'm getting the Tower. Okay, I'm going to take that out as well. They want me to take that out. So your situation at the moment, if your person isn't entering into divorce proceedings already, or they're not separated already, they will be. This is the pile that your person's going to choose you over the person that they're with. I've got the Tower, I've had the Devil, I've had all sorts of cards here. The Emperor, that's your person. Don't have to be a fire sign, but they may embody the qualities of the Emperor if it's a masculine energy. Ten of Cups reverse, that's the ending of the family unit or whatever they're involved with. Six of Cups, the person that they're with is going to be relegated to a position of nostalgia in their life rather than an active romantic sexual partner. That's what they're going to be like with them from now on. So they may maintain a friendship with them for the sake of children or whatever like that, that kind of thing. But that's what they'll be. They'll be nostalgia and part of the past. As I say, we've got, Right. Here are the cards for Power and Spirit. You'll get criticism from people around you, though. I feel as though you need to defend yourself to the people around you. Knight of Wands coming in. You're the new beginning. You're this. You're the one coming in. You're the new beginning for your person. The person views you like that. Masculine or feminine. Knight of Wands. You might be a fire sign, may not be. But your person might actually be a King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your person might be a water sign. I'm getting that very strongly as representing your person. And this one represents you. Your energy. So you're new. You're coming in. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting this Seven of Wands. You're going to need to defend yourselves. You're feeling like you need to. You're going to get a lot of criticism from other people because you're going to be doing this bad luck, I think, Four of Wands. So you're going to need to defend that. What's the going to need that one, right? Further clarification, please, Spirit. Seven of Swords, yeah. I saw the Seven of Swords before. That, if you're not actively engaged in an affair with this person, I'm surprised that you're not, because it's a very, very passionate, loving, genuine connection. Sometimes these things happen where relationships overlap, don't they, You're going to need to keep a lid on it, though. I think there's going to be a period of time where you're going to need to be like this, while everything kind of goes through, maybe in the legal sense or the domestic financial sense. You might need to keep a lid on things a little bit just for a short period of time. I feel as though that's coming up, or you will have to, because it's a Three of Cups situation, it's a third-party situation. So the Queen of Pentacles is for you. Let me see. Further information, please, Spirit. You've had to hide it, though. The Seven of Swords keeps coming out. Like you've had to have some form of deception, or kind of like, keep it under wraps, keep it under the radar. You've had to sort of Justice, but the Justice is coming through. It's almost like you and this person are meant to be, or meant to be together. The Justice card keeps showing up, and that signifies divorce, but also your person's coming towards you at breakneck speed. They're really, really wanting to come towards you and be with you. So this is for you, Power One, your person. Magician card's really powerful, really strong. That's their energy with you. They really want to make a go of this with you. They really want to do it. Really want to try. You've got a really good spread here, Power. Any further information for Power One, please, Spirit? The Sun card keeps popping out as well and saying, although it keeps like sort of wanting to, so things are good for you. This is going to work out for you, Power One. Devil card, though. Yeah. Very strong, clandestine affair energy there, very strong energy. Forbidden almost, Wants to go out. It wants to go out and stay out. Yeah. This is you, you've got like a very sort of strong... Your person really wants to come towards you. They want to make a go of it. Any further information for Power One, please, Spirit? I'll give you the Moonology in a minute. Page of Cups. Your person hasn't been able to come towards you with an offer for a very long time. They've not been able to. They've been restricted. But now they can. It came out reverse, but it's acknowledging the fact that you've been waiting a long time for this. You've been waiting for your person to do this, to come forward to you. And they will. They want to. They wanted to, I'm getting a really strong vibe, they want to. It's Cups again, so again, for those of you that this reading resonates with, you could both be water signs, but certainly your person could be. I'm getting strong water sign energy for them. Also check their moon sign and rising as well. They might have water strong in the chart. This is the first card that came out, the Ace of Cups, see? And Spirit wanted me to show you the King of Cups as well. This represents your person. Hey, they want me to show you that as well. Okay. Oops. So yeah, looking good, pile one. Any further information, please? The Queen of Wands, reversed. You're not going to need to be this anymore. The other woman or the other person. You're not going to need to be this anymore. The Queen of Wands very often comes out and spreads as, like, you know, the third party female or feminine energy. So, you know, if you're a feminine, you know, you don't need to be this third party feminine anymore. You don't need to be the Queen of Wands. You be the King of Cups, main female. You be the King of Cups, that's him or her, or masculine or feminine energy. King of Cups energy, this represents your person. So whatever energy you get with this card is what Spirit wants you to know. It's your person's energy. In a lot of conflict and a lot of, you know, oh, this you don't need, this isn't going to happen, this isn't going to come to pass. All the conflict. Ace of Wands energy, very passionate connection as well. You've got both the sexual and the emotional connection with them. You know, you've had all this, you've had a lot of drama. And neither one of you wants the drama, your person doesn't want the drama anymore. It's like your person's getting out of the situation because they don't want the drama anymore. It's like the situation's been full of drama and they're sick of the drama, or they don't want any more drama, or the drama to get worse if it's starting, if that makes sense. So, you know, they know that the future lies with you, I feel as though, in this situation. Any further advice? Death card, yeah, transformation, total transformation. Death card. May even last till death. You know, you might even stay together until one of you passes. That's a really, really good. But yes, the death of whatever's been before, are the words I'm being given by Spirit. The death of whatever's been before, so yeah. Transformation. You know. Could even be till that door's part again, you know. Okay, got these faces wanting to come out, so these swords are throwing me. Clarity. It's like as if it's like absolute clarity, absolute, like, you know, everything's just basically come to a head, like absolute new beginnings, absolute sort of, everything's exploding in a good way. It's all coming to a head and all kind of, and it's all in your favour. And if you imagine every ace in the deck kind of leaping out, you know, it's completely, everything's completely transforming and changing. It's like a complete ending of like an ending of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. It's like a complete explosion of newness. For new beginnings, aces everywhere, you know, for you and that person. The old is passing away and the new is starting. And there'll be some of this, but, you know, not as much as before. You'll be all right. You know, there'll be a bit of this. People will disapprove. You're going to get some disapproval from some people. But this is meant to be this union. I think it's a fated union, you know. I think you're supposed to. And it's going to work out for you, pal one. I'm going to do you a Moonology reading. See if there's any further information for you. Just the Ace of Cups, I'm just giving you. Remember to keep love at the centre of your life, they're saying. So as you go forward, keep love at the centre of your life, the Ace of Cups, keep that energy. Stay focused on that always. That'll help you through any difficult times that you might have. Just keep the Ace of Cups at the centre of your life. Think of the Ace of Cups all the time. They're saying as you go forward, keep love at the centre of your life. I'm just trying to find that card now, so it's disappeared again. Went back in. But yeah, keep the Ace of Cups at the centre of your life. They're saying just remember that love. That's what it's about. It's about love. You may well end up married to this person as well. Could be a second marriage for them if they're married already. Yeah, it's about love, this union. So keep love at the centre of your life. That's what they're saying. I'm going to get you Moonology now. I'll put them with them. Okay. This video keeps travelling. The camera. There's Moonology for Power 1. Moonology advice for Power 1, please, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Very definitive. You're very close to achieving your goal. Right, so it's reversed, but you haven't been very close to achieving it for a while. Until now. You're very close to achieving your goal. You haven't felt like it, but you are. Further advice, Spirit. Just have some patience, and you might need to employ the energies of the Strength card in the near future. Just while things straighten out and settle. There might be a need to stay quiet, or, you know, keep quiet, keep in the background, keep hidden. Any further advice, please, Spirit? Pile 1. Terminology advice, please, pile 1. Oh, hold on, I got one card down here. A new romantic cycle begins. Just add that one there. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Full moon and Libra. You'll be all settled with them by Libra season. You'll be all settled in wherever you are. If you're living with them, or like, you know, you've been in your new house with them or whatever. By Libra season as well. Libra season is going to be significant. So that's like late September, October sort of time. Mid to late September, October. So yeah, by Libra season you'll be all settled. Further advice for Pile 1, please, Spirit. Ooh. A win-win outcome is forecast. So again, Libra, balance. It's all about harmony and balance. We've got loads of like Libra energy here. You might be a Libra, but you know. New moon on Libra, full new moon on Libra. It's like the completion of energies, isn't it? And the gibbous moon, which is the moon that's starting to it's getting a bit fuller. New moon, a full moon on Libra. So, you know, it's gonna be like a complete cycle, or a complete sort of like a completion of harmony, almost like a harmonious sort of outcome for both sides. You know, so I think their person as well will be feeling a lot better about things, because, you know, they're free to move on as well, you know. So it's not always necessarily a terrible thing. It can be, you know, a relationship is, sometimes we stay in relationships longer than we should, don't we? You know what I mean? A relationship can be over long before both parties walk away, you know. And it's just time for the next spiritual connection for both sides. So they're free to go, and so are you, you know. And anyway, so yeah, a win-win forecast. So there's harmonious outcome there. So there's harmony for both sides. Your person's other person might be a Libra, or might be might have Libra in the chart. You know, Libra could be significant there. So I hope that helps Pile 1. I'm going to move on to Pile 2 now. Thank you for watching, and you know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe, share, whatever you want to do. And I'll see you in my next reading. Thank you. Alright, right. Pile 2. 17:54 on the clock. If you chose this, Pile 2, this is your reading. So what does your third party situation, what are your person's intentions with you? Okay. What do they want? Are they just going to string you along? Or do they actually want something long lasting with you, and they're just waiting to get out of something? Right, hang on. How to third party situation, please. What's happening in their situation? What are their person's intentions? What's Pile 2's person's intentions, please, Spirit? What do they want with them? Let this go. Not so open to me yet. Sometimes these cards are like jump out. Got the Hierophant before, but that's interesting because it's all about tradition, stability, and, you know, it's just kind of relevant for this reading, really, isn't it? You know, ideas about monogamy and commitments and relationships, and how they all work and how we all navigate them. It isn't always straightforward, is it? 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit's acknowledging the third party situation with the 3 of Pentacles here. It landed upside down, but I think it wants to go upright. So Spirit's are acknowledging it. For whatever reason. That's all I'm getting from that card right now. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh. You're feeling really, really bad. Yikes. Ouch, you're having a hard time with this person, aren't you? Ten of Swords reversed. They often say with the Ten of Swords that, you know, it's like darkness before the dawn. So, like, things have already, yeah, or Nine of Swords there as well. Things have already kind of got as bad as they can get, and it's like the darkness before the dawn, you see the dawn in the background. So they often say the Ten of Swords isn't as bad as it looks in that respect. Have you got the Nine of Swords here as well? You're not feeling good at all about this. You're having a really hard time with this person. Your person's taking the time, taking their own sweet time. Seven of Pentacles. And you're very single, very much so. You're very, very much so single. You're the classic situation where you're the single person, waiting for your person to get their act together, and it's causing you a lot of pain and heartache in the meantime while you're doing that. They may be the King of Swords. Could be an air sign, don't have to be, but this is their energy. So they might come across as quite cold with you sometimes. You know, you might feel that they're quite cold with you, leaving you out in the cold. They're also in the High Priestess energy. Well, this is them as well. They're sort of like in a very kind of detached, almost. They're not telling you anything. Very secretive energy. They're in a very secretive energy, very dark. They keep you in the dark about a lot of things. They're in quite a dark energy with you. This is their energy right now. So they're the darker side of the High Priestess. Normally the High Priestess is the epitome of femininity and intuition. She's right up there with the Empress, you know. Actually, the Empress is right up there with her. I think she's probably the main one. She's very, very intuitive and very kind of, and she knows when to stay quiet, when not to say something. She knows when to stay quiet and observe. You know, she's very much in her intuition and her energy, and her feminine energy, passive energy. But this is the darker side. It's more like sort of secretive, like your person's keeping in the dark. Like they know, but you don't. There's things that they know that they're keeping quiet about. On an energetic level as well as a physical one. So not just what's going on in their life on the physical level and everything, but also on a spiritual and energetic level. It's like they're keeping you in the dark. The energy doesn't feel very nice, actually. It feels like, you know, sometimes I think you wonder if there's some sort of like evil spirit in your life or something come to cause disruption, cause problems for you, you know. It's almost like they're on an energetic, they're quite dark energetically, like spiritually. They've got like quite a dark thing going on with them, and I don't know what it is, but further advice, Spirit. Pile 2's person, please, Spirit. What is this all about? Thank you. They're just happily going on the merry way. You want to be in this energy as well, but you feel like you can't. You feel like you're stuck. You're on your Empress energy. They're keeping you stuck like this. And delay on you, Hangman. So you're kind of, you're looking at them. This is you looking at them. And you're stuck in this Hangman energy, this delay energy. You feel disempowered. You feel like you can't move forward. They tell you that things aren't working out at home for once. This is what they tell you. This is what, you know, it's not working out in whatever situation they're in. But they're not actually moving anything forward. You're still waiting for them to do something about it, because they're not. They're just kind of keeping you stuck. And I think sometimes you do wonder if they're deliberately doing it, almost on an energetic level, like a spiritual level. It's like a darkness about them on a spiritual level, you know. I'm not saying that actually sort of some sort of evil, demonic kind of energy trying to come into your life and derail you, but like it kind of feels like that to you sometimes. I think you kind of wonder what the purpose of the life, what the purpose is and why they're there, you know. They're doing this and you want to do this, but you're stuck. You feel like you're watching them do this. You also want to do this, but they're keeping you stuck. They're keeping you stuck in the dark. You're in your Empress reversed energy because they're quite cold. What are this person's intentions ultimately, please, Spirit? Pile 2. What do they want with them? What's your advice for Pile 2? What's going on? Thank you. They're just going to like keep sort of giving to you from up on high. I don't really pick up on any serious intentions with this person, Pile 2. I feel as if like they're just going to keep on giving you breadcrumbs. They want to feel like they're in power, like they're in control. It's almost like a narcissistic energy about them. The Six of Pentacles is like, you know, like charitable giving, you know, kind of, you know. And sometimes charitable giving can be from the wrong place, can't it, with people? Sometimes it can be a little bit like, you know, people need to feel sort of, you know, superior to someone else, or, you know, there can be a bit of a virtue signaling energy sometimes. When we give to others, we have to be aware of our own motives for doing so, you know. It can be a bit of an ego boost for some people. and they can feel like kind of, you know, above in a way. So we've all met people like that, right? That's what this person feels like. Like they want to be sort of above you. Or is there any genuine future for this pile, please, with the person? What are the person's intentions, please, Spirit? Thank you. They want a new beginning with you, but it's only a page. So they're not really sort of, you know, it's a page of wands. So I expect them to come back in. They're going to come back in. And you're going to be really happy. They'll come in with some sort of communication or offer or something like that. And you're going to be like, yeah, you know. But it feels like it's only a page. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, well, it's not even a knight or a king or an ace. It's a page. So it's going to be very small. And you wonder what the point is. You know, ultimately, I'm wondering what the further information on the page, please, Spirit. What can they expect? Thank you. They want to bring you out of confusion. It's as if they want to reverse a tower moment. Reverse tower. Okay, let me see. Is the person going to have a change of heart, Spirit? Are they going to come towards them and offer them something solid? Or you're not going to want to stick around, though. It could be too little, too late with them. They might actually try to come in and offer you something. But it's going to be a bit of a risk for you because it's only a page. So they're going to try and reverse the tower moment with you and try and bring you back in. Try and bring you out of confusion. But 9 of Wands reverse suggests to me that you're not going to stick around. You're going to want to move forward. But you're kind of just so confused. You're stuck in this energy right now, see? You're in this 4 of Swords energy. 6 of Swords. You want to move off into the future with you, but you're not going to accept it. I get the feeling you're not going to accept it. I keep seeing the 6 of Swords. I'll show that's all power too, please. So, is there a future in the end then, Spirit, for pile 2s? Pile 2 and the person. 2 pile 2 and the person have a future, please, Spirit. If pile 2 chooses to stick around, which I'm not sure that they will, I think it'll just get too much for you, the pain and the hurt and everything, the confusion. I'm just going to put this back in and try again. I'm not getting any strong feelings here from the cards. Is there a future for pile 2 and their person if they were to choose to stick with them, please, Spirit? I'm seeing the 2 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Nice of Cups. He's not offering his cup to anybody else, or your person isn't offering the cup to anybody else. Feels like you are the only one. Why are they taking so long to come forward, please, Spirit? What's the reason? Why are they messing with pile 2's head in the way that they are? Because of money and stability and finances. Money and stability. They've got like some sort of solid money and stability kind of connection with the person that they're with. And they don't want to jeopardise that. It's to do with money and finances. It's like they're scared to leave it. Scared to leave it behind. Further information, please, Pascal. Death card reversed. I think Spirit's saying don't disrupt your own life yet for this person. Don't do it, don't go for it. You're going to be moving into calmer waters with this person. 6 of Swords, that's what this is. So when they do come forward to you and they attempt to sort of, you know, bring this new beginning, which is only a page, and reverse the tower, so they're trying to reverse the tower moment with you, you're going to be really, really torn and stuff. You're like, God, what do I do here? You know, it's going to hurt, it's going to distress you, but you're ultimately going to feel at peace, because I don't think you're going to accept it. I feel as if you're not going to accept their offer. And you're going to move into calmer waters with this person simply because you're going to feel better about the situation. You're going to be more empowered in yourself. You're going to feel better. So while you'll be feeling like this, you'll be a bit distressed. You'll also be at peace. You know those moments where, like, you know, you're lying down and you're like, oh, God, you know, like, I've had to do that. But, you know, you've made the right decision as well. even if you're feeling like hurted, when you're at peace as well. You know, sometimes you make a painful decision, but you know it's the right one, and you feel at peace at the same time as you're feeling a bit of pain. It's that kind of energy that I feel you're going to be in. The Death card is like transformation in your own life. You're not going to take it. You're not going to take the disruption anymore. You're not going to disrupt your own life for them anymore. And you're certainly not going to disrupt your own life for them to take the risk with them that they want to give you. It's almost like it'll be too little too late. They'll come back and try to offer you something. But you'll be like, no, you're not willing anymore. Or you're not going to be willing to disrupt your life for them. They might say to you, you know, come with me or come and live with me, I'm going to leave them or whatever. And you'll be like, no, you won't be willing to disrupt your life for them. That's what I'm getting from the Death card reverse. This is your energy. This is you. You know, and it may mean that you don't get what you want, but I don't think it's good for you anyway, or at least you don't feel it is in the end. Two of Cups. You are consciously thinking about this connection with them, though. You are consciously thinking, because you have got a good connection with them. When it's good, it's good. It's like this. When it's good, it's very good. You felt like they were the soulmate. They're very important to you, which isn't a bad thing, you know. It's the relationship's important. All our relationships are. They all have a meaning. And, you know, you think of them as the Page of Cups as well. You know, you think about when they first came into your life, when you first met them, and, you know, you'd be feeling some nostalgia there. But, you know, I've got an Ace of Cups reverse, so you feel as if it's like this, you know, at the moment, and so you're not feeling very good. Something make you feel very good emotionally. I think, you know, the emotions are there, but it's not enough to sustain what you need. You're not getting enough out of it. Any further information or advice for pile 2, please, Spirit, before I give them the numerology? Ace of, no, Page of Cups. Any further advice for pile 2, please, Spirit, before I close this reading? They tell me you're the Queen of Cups. You're very emotional. You need emotions. This person isn't giving you much in the way of emotions, and you also deserve stability as well. Because I'm seeing the Queen of Cups for you. That's you. That's your energy. You need emotions. You can't be with someone who's cold, who's this cold, you know, or who's on and off. 1 minute, you know, the emotions are there, but they're not there enough. They're in short supply. The emotions are in short supply. I just heard one of my spirit guides say, you know, you're the Queen of Cups. You're this. You deserve emotion. You need emotion. This is what you need. So this relationship will teach you what you need. You know, I guess, you know, this relationship's taught you what you actually need. I also saw the Ace of Pentacles as well, and Spirit is saying that you can have the security that you seek. You can have the solid, stable, committed relationship that you seek. It's in your future. And you can have the Page of Cups as well, a real Page of Cups. Someone who will make you the offer. It's the Ace of Pentacles there, so it's for you as well. I'll take that out. You can find it, and it is in your future. Justice, yeah. You're going to get your justice eventually. So there is a solid, stable relationship in your future. If you believe it, you know, if you learn from the situation, you realise what you want from it, and I think you will have the courage to go say no to this person when they come back and try to offer you something. I think you'll refuse it. Yeah, you'll reject the third party situation. 3 of Cups, reversed. You'll reject the third party situation. You'll no longer want to be the third party. You might gain in self-respect out of the situation. You know, it might have been a lesson in that, in you recognising that a connection's not working. You know, when a connection's not working, it's not working, and you'll know then it's not genuine, that this person's intentions with you aren't genuine. Like pile 1 was a good pile, you know, that was a genuine third party connection where, you know, it was a genuine outcome, that the relationship was going to work. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, you know. It's always a risky one, a third party. You know, but in this situation for pile 2, you know, this relationship's teaching you about your own worth, and that, you know, sometimes they're not really after anything genuine, or they're not being genuine with you, or they're just too cold. You're incompatible, you know, they're just too cold as people. You know, this person seems to enjoy, not hurting you, but like, you know, just kind of like, you might be a little bit arrogant, a little bit narcissistic. And there might be moments when you'll feel like you're not important to them at all. You just don't feel, because you're very emotional, and this person's very alive, you know. And I just think that there's an issue there. They make you feel like crap most of the time. And so it's not really working for you. You're not feeling very good with this person. And when you don't feel very good with the person, it's not good. So this relationship's teaching you to value yourself and what you're worth and what you want. And to walk away from things that aren't working for you, that aren't serving you, or a person that's not compatible with you, you know. You can have this. This is in your future. You will have this. You will be able to. And the 2 of Swords will change. The 2 of Cups will change to a person that actually will connect with you and will get you. You can have this in your future as well, so that it isn't just about this person. This 2 of Cups is also in your future. You can have this. Because you are the Queen of Cups. Know your own worth. Value yourself as this. Know that you're this. And it's okay to be emotional and to expect emotional support and connection, and, you know, you need that, you know. Some people are just more cold than others, aren't they? Or, as I say, you know, this person kind of keeps you waiting and doesn't really think about you, you know, and that's not good for you. If they were with somebody as equally self-centered as them, then it wouldn't be an issue so much, would it? Because they wouldn't care either, but you're not like that. You know, you're more emotional, more connected, more normal in my opinion, you know, but, you know, it's quite natural to want emotional connection in your relationship. So this relationship will teach you about what you're worth, and you'll move on. I saw the Six of Swords again, you know, into calmer waters, you know, but you'll feel at peace, you'll be healed. You'll move on into a more healing space. I'll give you a Moonology reading now, part 2. I'm just going to shuffle these cards for you. I like the Moonology readings, they're quite cool. The moon's great, it's very spiritual. And I love looking at it at night when it's out there. It's very peaceful. If you want to find like instant peace and healing, you know, if you're ever feeling down, or just look out at the moon, look out at the night sky, look out your window or whatever, and just look up. Instant calm. If you've got a nice clear sky, that is. I mean, if it's dead cloudy, then obviously. But the moon and the stars, you know, looking at the moon and the stars, especially when it's a full moon. But a new moon's nice. Instant calm, instant peace. Oh, thank you. Step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, there you go. Don't be afraid to step out your comfort zone and leave this person behind. Have confidence in yourself, have courage. You might not have very much confidence in yourself or very high self-esteem. You also might be quite young. You might be in your 20s. You know, it might be one of your first relationships, or like one of your earlier experiences in love, you know, and you're learning from it. You know, even if you're older, you know, in your 30s or 40s or beyond, you know, you're still learning how to, you know, maybe about your own worth or about your own confidence. Some of us are late bloomers, you know. Step out of your comfort zone. Have confidence in yourself. Know your own worth. This relationship's teaching you to know your own worth and know what you want and what you don't want out of the relationship, and honour yourself. Honour your Queen of Cups self, whether you're a masculine or a feminine energy. You're all good enough, I just saw then. Any further advice for how to please, Spirit? Oops, thank you. Have faith in your dreams. You might have dreams, ambitions, goals that you're wanting to pursue, but you're not sure if they're going to work out for you. Have faith in them. You can do it. Do it. Stop doubting yourself. I feel as if there might be some things that you want to do, and you're not doing them. So, you know, there might be some things that you're thinking about doing that you're not pursuing. And Spirit is saying, have faith in yourself, pursue them. Stop putting them on the back burner. Stop saying you can't do it. Do it. Do it. And then your hard work will pay off. So the work that you put in will pay off. New moon in Capricorn there. Grounding, isn't it? Capricorn's very earthy. Nothing's yet set in stone. Yet be flexible. You know, don't imagine that things are stuck. Nothing in life is set in stone, or, you know, try and be flexible as you navigate the waters of life, as it were. I think this is a learning process for you, pile, too. I think you're the learning pile. It's like a learning curve for you. You know, as I say, you might be quite young. You might be in your 20s or even your 30s. You know, I learnt loads in my 30s. You know, learning loads now. But, you know, it's all about growth and learning about yourself. You know, you never stop learning. I'm still learning things now. I'm 44 next month. I still feel 16. Never look 16, so. Maybe 16 twice or 3 times. Oh, God, there. I used to joke and say, like, I'm 20, you know, like I used to say to people said they were 21. And like they were in the 40s, I'd say, yeah, 21 twice, you know. They'd say, I'm 21 twice, type of thing, I'd joke. And now it's like, I feel 16, but like 16 3 times. That's 48. That's only like 4 years old, and I'm going to be next month. Okay, stop it. Right. Well, 16 twice is 32, and that's like 10 years ago or something. For those of you who are used to saying 40, by the way, it's fine. I freaked out at 39, don't worry, it's fine, it's okay. Be bold and make the first move. Reversed. You're not making the first move right now. I think what they're trying to say is, don't panic. Don't push yourself too much. Maybe you are someone that's a bit of a type A, you know, and pushing things and kind of trying to make things happen in a panicky and fearful kind of way. And they're saying, calm down. chill out, you know. Don't be fearful. Don't be worrying. It'll be fine. Believe in the impossible. Believe in your dreams. Believe in yourself. You know. Things can happen. Blue moon. Yeah. Have faith in your life. Have faith in yourself. I know that, you know, if a situation isn't working out for you, if a person isn't right for you, or if there's a big world out there, you know, and you've got a life to live, and you will meet other people, and you will get into other situations, and, you know, it isn't over with, your life's not over with. You know, you might sort of feel restricted and think, oh, there's nothing else for me, or there's no one else for me. Yes, there is. You know, and one of the best things to do is to, like, go somewhere else. You know, like, sometimes if you leave, or you get out your comfort zone, like I said, that could be, you know, if you change job, change area, change school, change social group, take up new things, new hobbies, new interests, that kind of thing. You know, get out there and meet new people and do different things in your life. That's a really good way as well of, like, you know, realising that there's other people out there. There's loads of people, loads of situations, loads of contexts, you know. So, you know, don't limit your life, don't limit yourself. Value yourself, honour yourself, know your own worth, and don't stay in situations or with people that aren't working for you, that aren't doing you any good. Be your own best friend, as it were. So I hope that helped pile 2. I think that was quite a long reading, that one. I think it was longer than pile 1, but anyway, I think that was needed for this pile then, because it was a bit of a tough one. It was about your self-worth and your self-esteem and your growth and your belief in yourself, you know. So I hope that helped pile 2. You know, like I always say, you know, comment, share, like, subscribe, whatever, you know, let me know if it resonated with you. It helps the channel, because, like, I'm going to be doing readings more regular now. I'll probably do them on a Sunday. So I hope this helped you, pal, too, and hopefully see you in my next reading. Probably do another one next Sunday. Okay, see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right, pal 3. Last but not least, you chose the multicoloured stone bracelet. It's got different ones on it. Amethyst there, I can see. It's all gemstones, still, like, yeah. It's pal 3. 42 minutes on the clock. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle this for you. Whoops. Jumping out already. 3 of Wands. Okay. Get the feeling you're in an active third-party situation, pal 3. And by that I mean there is a third party. You are the third party. The Queen of Wands knows about you. Possibly that person knows about you. But I haven't even shuffled the cards for you properly, so. And Spirit, yeah, they're giving me the 3 of Wands really strongly for you. Okay, I'm sure they'll chuck that one out at me again in a minute. They'll give you the message about it anyway, at least. Yeah, you're very much in an active affair at the moment, pal 3, I feel. It's been going on for a while. And it's possible that your person is aware of you, knows about you. May not have said anything or let on that they know, but they may know. Okay. Oh. Right, okay. Perfect. Thank you. King of Pentacles, straight off the bat. This person's very wealthy, very successful. This is your person. Sure of himself, masculine energy. Say what resonates with the genders. Sure of themselves, very successful. Might be a boss or manager of some kind, high up. You know, has a lot of responsibility. Very confident, very sure of himself, very sure of themselves, whoever it is. This is your person. Very strong, very confident. Boss energy. Knows who they are. You're the Knight of Cups. You might be a bit younger than them. You could be a water sign. This is you. You might be less wealthy than them, or less successful, quieter. They're on a sort of higher rung of life than you. I would say they're kind of slightly higher up in terms of hierarchy, you know, life's hierarchy. So this is you. You may work with them, you know. I'm getting a sort of almost like classic boss-secretary relationship here almost, or something like that. Not necessarily, but, like, you know, something along them lines. Do you know what I mean? That kind of feel. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you know, I'm just getting that kind of feeling. But certainly in your job, in your career, in your life, you're kind of maybe on a slightly lower rung than them. They seem to have made it. And be very self-made as well. Could be a businessman, if not a CEO of a company or something. You know, like a really high-level, wealthy person. You know, the kind of guy myself, like, you know, the suburban wife type of thing, you know that one. Four of Pentacles. You're withholding from them at the minute. You're withholding your energy from them right now. For whatever reason. Can you clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Thank you. You're starting to feel uncomfortable with the situation. You're not feeling at peace with them. You're not feeling okay. Not feeling very happy. You're suddenly starting to feel dissatisfied with the situation. There may be the King of Cups as well. It could be a water sign if not an earth sign. Maybe you've witnessed them being emotional about the wife or the person that they're with, and you're starting to doubt their intentions. You know, maybe they've told you that, you know, there isn't any love there or emotion there or something like that. Because if this feels like an active, full-blown affair, this, like, you know, you've got the sort of guy with the suburban lifestyle or the wife or whatever, and you know, he seems to be giving emotions to her in a way that you didn't or him, depending on who it is, that you didn't expect him to give. You sort of sensing that he's maybe not telling you the whole story. He's being emotional with her as well. I don't know, or he or she is being emotional with the other person. Take the gems as it resonates, obviously. Further advice, part 3. What's happening in part 3 situation, please, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. Let me clarify the Queen of Wands reversed. Clarification, please, Spirit, for the Queen of Wands reversed. Thank you. Are we sure? Oh. Yikes. Okay, I'm gone. Sorry, I'm making sure. Clarification for the 3 Wands reversed, please, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, it feels like this guy's going back to his wife and you're not happy about it. I wanted to clarify that for you. Queen of Wands reversed, he no longer wants you to be his mistress. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. The Lover's card clarified it for me. Lover's card reversed. He no longer wants a love relationship with you. This one feels like he's pulling away from you, like he's going back to his wife or partner, or she is going back to her husband or partner, whichever works for you, whichever resonates with your situation. I asked for clarification, and the Page of Pentacles, he wants to give a new offer to his wife, or your person to the wife and or the husband. They want to give a new offer to their person, to their first person. You're sensing them pulling away from him, becoming more emotional about that person. You're feeling it. It's like as if you're picking up on it, and so you're holding back because you're thinking, "Hang on, something's not right." So, you know, you're sensing it. You're sensing that they're giving, their emotions are starting to become more emotional about that person than they were before. You know, maybe you were getting the impression, and it was true, it was the right one, that, you know, they weren't feeling anything for that person anymore. They weren't feeling emotional for them, and now suddenly you're getting the impression or the sense, intuitively or instinctively, that they're starting to feel emotions for them again. Or they may have told you. You know, but either way, I'm getting the feeling that the line I got when I saw the Queen of Wands, which is why I needed to clarify it, Spirit said, they no longer want you as the mistress. They don't want you as the mistress anymore. They don't want this anymore. It's like they're trying to bring an end to it. You're sensing that before it's happened, or it's about to happen, or you're feeling like it is, or it's already happened. They've already mentioned it to you. There's the Fool energy about stepping out into the unknown there as well. Has this happened already, please, Spirit? For some of you it might have done already, it might not be news to you. Has this happened already, Spirit, or is this about to? Please tell me what you need, what part you need to know about this situation. What's happening there, please, Spirit? Is their person going to go back to their original partner? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they don't feel like they want this appeared to me before the Ace of Cups, but it wasn't in relation to you. It felt like your person wants love, and they want the Ten of Pentacles. They want stability, security, and they don't feel like they're getting that with you. They feel like all they viewed your situation as an affair. They don't feel like it's got any reality to it or any substance. They don't feel like it's real enough. They feel like their original partner's real. If that makes sense. So this Ace of Cups, they're looking for this. They want emotion. They want emotional stability, emotional feelings. And they don't feel like they're getting this from the situation with you, their relationship with you. They feel like they'll get that from their original partner. They're starting to feel as if that's where that is. And the Ten of Pentacles is about stability, and that looks like, a couple who are married with children there, maybe. It looks like he's with his wife. Looks like a wedding to me, that card, to be honest with you. I don't think it's meant to depict that. But it does look like a man and woman getting married, doesn't it? With a child. He's remembering his wedding, maybe, when he did marry her. If he is married to the person. Or she is married to the man, Your person's remembering when they got married to their original person. Or when they first connected with them. But I feel like, this person could be married. And it very much, feels like that if they're a masculine energy and they've got like the suburban wife and everything, and the wealthy kind of high level job, and the self-made sort of thing. Yeah, it feels like they're going to go back to the marriage, to the relationship. This person feels married to me, or feels like they're in a really solid, stable partnership at home where they live with the person, they've got kids with them. It's a marriage type relationship if it isn't an actual marriage. And they're feeling like they want to walk away from you and go back to that. And you're picking up on that, you're sensing that. Like I say, I feel as if you're holding back. You start to hold yourself back with them. This is you, Four of Pentacles, you're holding back from them. And you're kind of in this energy where you feel like something isn't working out, something isn't right. You're not at peace with them, you're feeling uneasy. And it's because you're feeling this sensation that they're going back to the partner emotionally. And, you might be right, I'm seeing this in the cards, you are. They're wanting to offer them something new. They want to make an offer to them. This is them, the Page of Pentacles, offering their original partner a new beginning. You'll go back into your work. You'll throw yourself into your work. You're very independent. I'm just going to get some clarification on this. Further advice for Pile 3, please, Spirit, on this situation. What's the person's intentions, please, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they don't feel like you're their Empress, and they feel like they've wronged the real Empress, which is the partner. Thank you, Spirit. They want to go ahead, star reverse, they want to go. I don't think they even want to like reconcile with you or have any healing with you. They just want to leave, they just want to get out. They just want to like almost get out of it and pretend it never happened. I know that sounds really awful. But they just want to go, get out, It could be that you're not very emotional as a person. It could be that, they wanted something emotional, but maybe you're not like that as a person. Maybe you're a bit colder or a bit, more relaxed or that kind of thing. Maybe you didn't want the emotional connection. Maybe it was quite superficial for you as well, Or maybe you wanted superficial at first and then you began to have feelings. I get the feeling that maybe, they don't feel like they can have that deep emotional connection with you. Or it was never about that for either of you. Or they feel it wasn't about that for you. But it just wasn't like that at all. I'm trying to find the words, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they feel as if they're not getting emotional fulfillment from you, or they're not getting that depth that they feel like they had with their original person. It feels like they're going back to them for that reason. They don't want any healing with you. They want to get out as fast as possible. I feel as if they just want to get out of whatever it is with you as quickly and as painlessly as possible. And they don't even want reconciliation with you. I don't even think they mind if they don't see you again. That sounds terrible. But if they could get away without even speaking to you or having a conversation with you or reconciling with you in some way, keep getting the word reconcile. They don't want to reconcile with you. So it could be that you've had some sort of argument or falling out. You may be already aware of this, that the person wants to go back to the person. They don't want a reconciliation with you. For those who that resonates with, they don't want to reconcile, they don't want to go back. They just want to get out quickly. Nine of Pentacles. They want to be single again. That's bizarre. I look at the Nine of Pentacles, I'm thinking, it's this you. I'm thinking, oh, this is them. They want to be single again. But that's as far as you're concerned. They want to be single again as far as you're concerned. even though like they're not single, because obviously they're with someone else. So, you know, I mean, don't ask me what that means. It makes no logical sense. No, that's what Spirit tell me to say. They want to be single as far as you're concerned. You know, they want to go. They want to be free to do their own thing. Further advice, please, Spirit. Can you? Thank you. Page of Swords. They regard you as a Page of Swords. They might think that you're too young for them as well. You know, maybe they think that you want your freedom as well and you want to explore more. Maybe they never really took this relationship seriously, you know, or they didn't think that you took it seriously, like you would want to take it seriously. Maybe there wasn't much depth there. Maybe it was quite a superficial connection. It could be that, you know, that they just don't, they never ever saw it like that. And they haven't found the emotional depth with you that they have with their original partner, and that's why they're going back. They've realised that they haven't got the fulfilment in this. They haven't found the fulfilment in the situation with you. And it isn't, you know, again, it's not your fault or anything. It's just compatibility and two people connecting and then finding that hasn't worked. It's, you know, it isn't yeah, there'll be justice. See, there's going to be balance brought back to this connection and situation. Not so much the situation, but they're going to go back to the partner, to the wife or the husband. There's going to be harmony brought back to the third party situation. So if you imagine the three people involved, you three, there's going to be harmony and balance brought back. It's not going to be chaotic anymore. It's going to be balanced. The three people, it's going to be balanced there. Harmony brought back. Justice can be, you know, like a marriage card or divorce card, but in this situation, they're going back. Harmony is restored. Harmony is restored. Justice is restored. So the person's going to return back to the wife or the husband. They're going to return back to the original partner in your pile 3. You may also already be aware of this. That could be why you've pulled back and they don't want reconciliation with you. But they just want to be free to go as painlessly, as quietly and quickly as possible. You don't want any sort of drama or a problem from you or from anybody else. They just want to stick it out with the original person. They want to go back and stick it out with the original partner. This is them sticking it out. They just want to stick it out. You'll know what that means. They want to stick it out. As in, with the original relationship, not with you. You may get a message off them soon, Spirit saying in relation to this situation. 7 of Cups, yet they're done with their options. They don't want options anymore. You want to go back. It could be that, you know, they had a bit of an experimental situation with you or a midlife crisis. I don't know. You know, that could be what that is. You know, maybe they were sort of, they had a bit of a very brief midlife crisis with you and now they're going back again. I'm like, no, you know, I don't want to go out and play the field. I want to go back. So they're going back to the original partner. It was something that they tried. It was a short-lived thing, or it may have been going on for a couple of years. You know, I'm getting years, actually. I'm not getting sort of, you know, like 1 to 2 years maybe for a lot of you. Could be months, could be longer than 2 years, but for a lot of you, like 1 to 2 years. There's like the median sort of relationship length that's been going on with this. 7 of Cups reversed, they don't want to play the field anymore. They've sown the wild out a little bit. Maybe they've had a bit of a midlife crisis with you or a bit of a situation and now they want to go back to their original partner. So what does this mean for part 3, please, Spirit? Can you give me advice for them? Advice for part 3 moving forward, please, Spirit. There's nothing else you want to tell me about the situation that they've got. Whatever you want to tell me for part 3, please, Spirit, either in relation to the situation that they've got or going forward. What would you like to tell part 3, Spirit? Any further advice? So recognise this as, you know, painful, a painful pile for you. If you chose this one, it resonates with you. Just a painful situation that you're going through. I think a lot of you are already aware of it. I think you may have already had, you know, a conversation with your person, or I feel as though your person's going to text you very soon or message you about this as well and say to you, look, you know, I want to go back, and it's going to be very definitive and they're going to be like, they're going to confirm it, you know. It's all going to be confirmed. By the weekend I'm hearing as well. You're going to know. And the weekend's going to be very clear for you. King of Swords, yeah, you're the King of Swords. I don't think it was a very emotional involvement, and certainly not from your side. And the Ace of Swords as well. Clarity. You could be an air sign, or you could have quite a cold demeanour, or quite a chilly one. You might not be very emotional as a person. Maybe it wasn't very emotional for you as well, but then this person wants the emotional side. You know, so maybe you've got quite a cold demeanour. No offence or anything, I'm just saying that feels like your energy. Feels like you. and the Ace of Swords as well. You're very cold about this situation. You're going to be very rational, very cerebral going forward about it. You're gonna be up in your head about it. You're the sort of person who's like, when you're having an emotional problem, you get very cerebral and rational about it, and you're able to kind of like switch it off and move forward and go, you know, which is a good thing, you know, when you're not very emotional, you know what I mean? That's who you are, you know, and it's okay. You might be an air sign as well, might be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but Two of Swords I'm getting as well. So if that resonates with you, maybe you'll be deciding what to do. You're making decisions about your life, making decisions about moving forward. But you'll be up in your head, you know, because that's the sort of person that you are. So, you know, again, maybe it was just a question of compatibility as well, or, you know. You're not really bothered about home and family anyway. You're not the sort of person who wants to get married. I get the feeling that you might not be that type of person. It might not be the sort of thing that suits you. The whole marriage and, you know, 2.4 children thing. Might not even be something that you ever wanted anyway. You're going to mourn this situation, but you're going to be okay. You feel like you can get through it. You're going to be all right. I feel as though you'll get over it quite quickly. And the sun will shine in your life again. You know, you'll feel positive. You'll feel all right. I don't think you're going to be down feeling like you had the Queen of Swords at the top of the deck. This is your conscious behaviour. This is your conscious thoughts now. You're going to be like this. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine energy, this is going to be your energy going forward. You're going to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to be up in your head and dealing with the problems like you deal with all problems, which is in your head, you know. So it could just be that, you know, this person wasn't, you know, they had a good time with you, but they found an emotional and deep fulfillment in the person that they're with already. And you'll be alright, you'll be moving forward and you'll be quite cerebral about it, quite rational. Any further advice or part 3, please, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. You are heartbroken, but you're going to hide it. You are heartbroken. You're going to hide it. The feelings that you're feeling, you are feeling like this. You feel like you've been cast out into the cold and you're feeling emotional about it. You are feeling like this. But you're going to hide it. You're going to keep a lid on it. That's why it's upside down. That's why they're upside down. It's like, yeah, you know, this is how you're feeling really. But you're keeping a lid on it. You're not going to let it get to you. You're going to try not to let it get to you. The situation. You're going to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to be like this. You're going to be very cerebral. And you're going to let the sun shine in your life again. You're going to try and stay positive. You're going to let things be happy. You're going to let the sun shine in your life again. You're going to allow it. But, you know, you're not going to feel like... You're going to keep a lid on this. So it's not like you don't feel anything. You do. You know. And you're going to reserve judgment on the situation as well. Any further advice or part 3, please, Spirit, before I move on to Immunology? Yeah, any more advice for you? Any further advice, please, Spirit? Thank you. I think they're done now. You might stay single. You're not the sort of person who wants to be really partners up anyway. 2 of Wands, it came out reversed. It feels like you're not going to be partners up for a while, or but you don't particularly want to be. You know, I get the feeling you're not really someone that is all that bothers about relationships right now, or you're not particularly bothered about being partners up with someone. You're the sort of like, you know, forever bachelor or forever bachelorette, you know what I mean? It's like as if you're happy you're single anyway. You like your relationships or connections quite superficial, or quite like, you know, you're not getting too emotionally involved or invested, and that could be what this person was feeling. Maybe, you know, you weren't really all that bothered anyway. Yeah, you feel like someone that's not really all that bothered about relationships, or you're okay single, but like more than okay. Almost asexually, if you weren't involved with this person already, you know. You're sort of like, you're the lone wolf type of thing. You know, you're someone that, you know, you more than don't mind being single. You actually maybe almost prefer that or something. I don't know. It's like you don't really want to get into the whole 4 of Wands situation, the whole marriage and children thing anyway. You might not be particularly monogamous. You might not be particularly, you know, into one person. I mean, you know, that could have contributed to this person kind of moving away from you as well. Maybe they realise that you weren't interested in anything serious or emotional, and from their part, maybe they weren't interested in anything. whichever resonates with you, you know what's happened in your connection, whether there's been issues or whether, you know, you've been open to other people as well. They're just not wanting anything more than a sexual or superficial connection with them, you know. That might have worked for a while, you know, and then they've realised and they wanted a bit more, but you don't want more. You strike me as someone who maybe doesn't want more. You don't maybe view the relationships in the same way as them. You're much more independent and free-spirited and kind of, you know, you don't really want to be partnered up to anybody, perhaps. That's the impression I'm getting from your energy. I think Spirit are done now with the tarot. They didn't really want to give any more cards than that. I felt that was the last card really they wanted to give, and it was upside down. So I hope that helps and resonates with pile 3. I'm just going to do your Moonology reading for you now. Give you a quick bit of advice on the Moonology cards. You don't strike me as a very emotional person, really, pile 3. You're very cerebral, very rational. That's the impression I'm getting. You're maybe not like a traditional type of person anyway, whereas your person was, because you got married and everything. Whereas you might not be into all that. You might not be into the whole marriage thing anyway. Whereas they are, kind of thing. Advice for pile 3, please, Spirit. Advice for pile 3, please. Thank you. It's time for healing. Yeah, I got that card before actually. It wanted to come out. It's time for healing. At the moment it's reversed. You know, you're not doing that at the moment, so they're asking you to, you know, allow yourself to heal in this situation. Balsam at Moon, you have to heal. They want you to heal. Even if you're not very emotional, they're asking you to heal and let yourself kind of mourn it in a way, because, you know, you have been in a connection with this person. And it was relevant, it did matter, you know, it was important. Further advice of pile 3, please, Spirit. For our unemotional cerebral pile, or rational pile. Surrender to the divine. You're not doing that either. You're not doing that really. You might not be a particularly spiritual person, although you will be if you're watching this, but like, you know, you surrender to that, you know, you might not sort of want to surrender your beliefs too much, or you might be a bit type A. Surrender to the divine. They're saying you're not doing that at the moment, so again, you know, consider doing that. Full moon. Emotions are running high yet. There are emotions there that maybe you're not acknowledging. Don't push your emotions down too much. Acknowledge that they're there, so don't be too cerebral, too rational. When you're in that Queen of Swords energy, you know, don't suppress your emotions, allow them to come up to heal. Let yourself heal. You know, let yourself heal and surrender to the divine. You weren't allowed to hold you back though. Don't let it hold you back. Move forward. Don't let this situation hold you back. Don't let it prevent you from moving forward. I don't think you will let it prevent you from doing that, but don't allow it to. You are good enough, they're saying as well. Further advice for pile 3, please, Spirit, before I close this down. Any further Moonology advice, please, Spirit? That's fine. Try and get another one before I... Ooh, yeah, okay. Ooh, got 2. Bring love into the situation. Nothing will come of the situation. Yeah. So nothing's going to come of your current situation. They're going to go back to the person, like we knew. Nothing will come of the situation. We know that. This one. Voids, of course, we're in. Bring love into the situation. In your future connections, you know, bring love into the situation, they're saying. New Moon in Aquarius. Maybe consider love more. Consider love a bit more in your future. Don't close yourself off to it. Don't shut yourself off to it. Maybe they're saying, you know, don't shut yourself off to your emotions. Maybe you're too unemotional. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're saying, you know, bring love into the situation in the future. Maybe consider doing that. So to say there's anything wrong here, you didn't, you know. But your person would have done what they wanted to do anyway, I think. I can't see that, you know, it's being you. But maybe in the future, you know, bring love into the situation. Allow your heart to open. Allow yourself to feel, express yourself more. Maybe you kept your heart closed off. Maybe you didn't express everything that you wanted to this person. It may not have changed the outcome, but maybe, you know, your heart chakra's a bit closed off and Spirit are asking you to bring love into the situation in future. You know, open your heart a bit more. Open your heart chakra a bit more, maybe, to consider doing that. And that's all really. You're in Aquarius, you might be in Aquarius. Some of you will be. I might be feeling like you're a bit Aquarian. Any further advice on that, please, Spirit? I feel as though I want to give you one more card here. You've had the longest monology reading of everybody, but I feel as if I want to do another one for you. Further advice, please, Spirit. For part 3. Thank you very much. A new start is coming. Yeah, a new start isn't coming anytime soon. So you're not going to have, like, you know, this is a time for healing, like I said at the beginning. So, you know, there won't be anything new or changing. You know, there's no sort of massive big transformation coming in just yet. So don't expect any sudden changes or transformations. Your life's going to be sort of quite quiet for a while. You know, you're going to be quite sort of calm, and things will be calm and peaceful. There's not going to be anything brand new coming in, or there's nothing coming in to shake you up at the minute. Nothing new, person or situation or anything. Because this is a time for healing for you. So, you know, take your time to heal. Be calm, be chilled out, be quiet, you know. Quiet time. Nothing crazy or new is going to come in. No sudden changes, or, you know, so there's going to be no sudden changes in your near future. You're going to be healing and allowing yourself to feel, and, you know, don't let your past hold you back, the saying as well. That could be to do with your emotions as well. Maybe in the past you've closed yourself off, and, you know, and you'll know that though. But the same, bring love into the situation. Maybe open your heart more in the future. You know, maybe open your heart in your future situations. That's the advice that they're giving you. So I hope that helped part 3. And I look forward to seeing you in my next reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe, usual. Tell me what you thought. And I hope it helped. I hope this reading helped you. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.